Namaskar friends. Jupiter planet, significator of all things auspicious in astrology. Everything you may consider beneficial for the mankind is signified by the Jupiter. Jupiter is moving towards sign Taurus from Aries on 1st May 2024. And it will remain there up to 14th May 2025. So what will be the impact of this movement of Jupiter on you? As usual, we are going to analyze as per your ascendant. This analysis is not as per your moon sign or sun sign because ascendant is more particular, more accurate, lasting only 2 hours as compared to more than 2 days for moon sign and for 1 month for sun sign. So it is as per ascendant. If you don't know your ascendant, please write your date of birth, time of birth and place of birth in the comment box. Our team will calculate your ascendant and inform you accordingly so that you can know all the predictions which are applicable to you. So before starting the analysis, let us take a general impact of this movement of Jupiter. Earlier, Jupiter was placed in the Aries sign. It is its friendly sign, and after that it will move into the Taurus from 1st May, which is its inimical sign. The sign owned by the Venus. Jupiter is the master of, teacher of, guide of divine powers, and the Venus is supposed to be teacher of, guide of, master of devil powers in the universe. Venus signifies consumption, enjoyment, everything which is related to carnal pleasures. So when Jupiter will move, what will be the impact in general? Especially the education, the knowledge streams will move towards the pleasures, comforts, luxuries, and more importantly, planning. So whole education system will move accordingly, and instead of human welfare, they will move towards human pleasure. But the beneficial thing is that all the knowledge streams, all the education streams will be more structured and more planned in all the countries in general. One more thing, there will be so many inventions, modification about the diets and foods. And the scientists will resolve and will try to create more and more things which can feed the human population in general, and more science will come into the science of food, dietary practices and so many things. Moreover, there will be so more things, more planning in the progeny science, the doctors who are related to delivery of the children will be more equipped with the scientific inventions. So it is very general thing applicable to the whole human population. But now, as informed earlier, we will move and analyze all the ascendants starting from Aries. So dear Aries people, Jupiter is the lord of 9th house and 12th house in your case, and it is moving towards your house of wealth. So first impact we can see that the persons who are in the trading or in the career related to the foreign affairs, foreign countries, or they are associated with the persons from foreign countries, they will be highly benefited. Their wealth position will improve like anything, because 9th house indicates the foreign countries, distant places, and 12th house it also indicates the places which are very distant. So combined effect will be that the persons who are doing import-export, persons who are associated with the foreign countries or foreign men, they will be benefited. And some more business, some more career which will be benefited. The persons who are associated with the religious organizations, persons who are supplying goods to the jails, ashrams, and the places like hospitals, all the places where you are in a state of confinement, they will be benefited. The persons who are associated with the higher education system, they will also be benefited. And indirectly, not to the great extent, persons who are related to the delivery of the children, or the doctors who are associated in these things, they will also be benefited a lot. When earlier Jupiter was in ascendant, now it has moved to the second house. So your Lagna, your ascendant had lost the protection of Jupiter. Now the Saturn is impacting your ascendant. It is also impacting your 5th house, which earlier was protected by the Jupiter. So what will happen? You may lose your prestige, or something may happen like that. You may be deceived, or something bad may happen affecting your reputation. This is the moreover, if you are having history of migraine or disease related to a brain, head, then the problems may occur again, or you may develop some chronic problem. Another thing, the effect of Saturn on your 5th house may arise some problem related to the heart or lungs. So take care of this, otherwise you may affect severely. Another thing what I can see, Jupiter posited in the second house is aspecting 6th, 8th and 10th house. So persons who are related to the diseases, persons who are related to loans, persons related to investment banking, persons who are related to the mediation, persons related to the insurance will be benefited, and their career will flourish. But other persons may suffer on their career, especially they may be affected by the your behavior of activity of their boss. Persons who are associated with government sector may also be adversely affected. When Jupiter, and the most important thing about Aries is that their 8th house is aspected by Saturn as well as Jupiter. So it will be active like anything. So what I will suggest all the Aries ascendant, that they should focus more on their 8th house and try to get positive things. Suppose that you are in a commission business, brokerage business, this is indicated by the 8th house. Suppose that you were expecting some inheritance from your father or parents or some forefathers, then you should activate the 8th house and get benefited. If your dasa or period is running good, planetary period is good, you may get some surprise win in some lottery or gambling or share market. Otherwise, you should not try something like this, and your losses may go to any extent. While Jupiter is in the second house, it may create some disturbance in your immediate family member. You may get a bit detached in your immediate family relations, but your wealth position will improve. Your relationship in the immediate family will get disturbed, but your accumulation of savings will be more and more. And you may think that it was never so good. Your wealth will be appropriate, proper, and as per ethics while Jupiter in the second house. You will be more concerned about your immediate family, your spouse, your children, and your parents if they are staying with you. Another thing which I can see that if you are planning for children or progeny or pregnancy, you should avoid this, because earlier Jupiter, which was protecting your fifth house, now it has shifted to second house, and the fifth house, the house of progeny, is affected by the Saturn. Third thing about the education. If your education is related to technical, or it is in its nature is a bit technical, it is good. Otherwise, your education may also be affected. The best period for education is that for the persons who are in the research activity, they are searching something new, they will be highly benefited. Some more persons who are in the career of legal matters related to judiciary or these things, they may also be benefited. And at last, one thing I don't want to miss, that the persons who are preparing for the competitive examinations, they will be highly benefited, and by surprise they may get selected at some post which may have to be proud of that achievement. So it was all for the Aries people. If you want to know about your spouse, see what I'm going to tell you about the Libra people. It will be applicable to your spouse. If you want to know about your children, see what I'm going to tell about the Leo people. What I will tell about the Cancer people, it will be applicable on your mother, and what I will tell about the Sagittarius people, it will be applicable for your father, and for your elder brother and sister, siblings and friends, Aquarian prediction will be applicable, and what I will tell about the Gemini persons will be applicable for your younger brothers and sisters. Now I will turn to the Taurus ascendant. Dear Taurians, Jupiter, which is the lord of your 8th house, house of obstacles, house of secrets, house of surprises, and the lord of 11th house, house of gains, it has moved to your ascendant, so it will be something very, very action-oriented period for you. First thing, what it comes into my mind, that you may get surprise gains. Something like your fathers and forefathers may intimate you that this property is yours, and you are getting a lot of annual rental income, something like this. One more thing, and from your friends, paramours, or the persons who are not part of your family, but they are associated with you as a well-wisher, may become source of a lot of gains, and new opportunities for income may arise for you when Jupiter has moved to your ascendant. Jupiter, while posited in your ascendant, is aspecting 5th house, the house of creation, house of children, house of progeny, house of hobbies, house of passions, your 7th house, the house of all type of partnership, life partner, business partner, everything, and 9th house, house of higher education, house of religious trends, house of judiciary. So all these houses are going to be active and very important this year, while Jupiter is in your ascendant in the Taurus sign. If you are planning for children or pregnancy, then this is the good period for activating all these affairs in your life. If you are planning to write something, create something, or even YouTube videos or anything like that, then you should try this period. Certainly, it will be very beneficial. And And if you are trying to go into some higher education stream, get admission at some foreign place, this period will work in your benefit. While Saturn is in your 10th house supporting your career, especially persons who are in the technical field, but simultaneously it is aspecting your 12th house. So you will see, while your 12th house has lost the support of protection of Jupiter, it will cause a lot of wasteful expenditure. One more thing, there may be some problem in your left eye, or your heart and lungs problem, because Saturn is aspecting your 4th house. You may get injury or some surgery at the lowest part of your feet. This is also a possibility. You may develop some ego on your part, but your rate will run large when Jupiter is in ascendant. People will start respecting you more because you will be more ethical, more concerned about others' welfare. So overall position of Jupiter here is very good. At your business partnership, the things will improve a lot, and you may try, or circumstances will compel you to try new business partnership, start new verticals in your business. And one more thing here I want to add, that the problems you are facing on your marital front will ease a lot, and by God's grace, it will be possible for you to handle your marital issues in a very mature way. So overall, this movement of Jupiter is a bit better compared to your earlier stand of Jupiter in your horoscope. Your bosses will continue to remain very powerful and suppressive towards your growth, but you should not revolt. You should not revolt, which you might intend to. Otherwise, you will have to suffer like anything. It was all about the Taurus persons. If you want to know about your spouses, see what I am going to tell about the Scorpion people, and if you want to know about your children, see what I am going to tell about the Virgo people. For your mother, you want please go through what I am going to tell about Leo people, and for what I will tell about the Capricornians, you should take this for your father, and for your elder brothers and sisters and friends, you should see what I'm going to tell about the Pisces, and for your younger brothers and sisters, siblings, you should see what I will tell about the Cancerian persons. Now I will turn to the Gemini. Dear Gemini people, Jupiter in your case is the Lord of 7th house, the partnership, business, pleasure journey, and 10th house. 10th house is the house of growth, promotion, and career. Has moved towards your 12th house. So, in general, we may think that this is not a good, but if you are related to foreign countries, foreign places, or business related to the investment banking, supplies to the ashrams, jails, hospitals, then it is a good period for you. And best thing is that you may develop some more better associations in foreign countries, distant places, and you should not leave this opportunity which comes after 12 years. So your fame, prestige will grow with your partners in some other countries. And another thing I want to say that while Jupiter is sitting in your 12th house, it is aspecting your 4th house, 6th house, and 8th house. So this combination and activation of 4th, 6th, and 8th is not considered good at all. Especially the activation of 6th and 8th house if your profession, business, career is not related to the 6th and 8th house. So while considering this thing is bad, but if you are related to financing, if you are related to giving loan, or if you want to expand after taking loan, or the mediation persons and persons who handle, especially doctors who handle acute and chronic cases, they may be benefited a lot with the movement of the Jupiter. If you are planning for progeny, children, or something like this, you may postpone a bit. Otherwise, you will have to take a lot of medical help and supervision. Throughout the movement of Jupiter from 1st May 2024 to 14th May 2025, you should take care of your friends and co-borns, brothers and sisters, because I am able to perceive possibility of a lot of differences, a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting, or it may also possible that you may develop friendship with the wrong people in your life. So it is something like this, and I will try to take care of these two relations, your co-borns, means brothers and sisters, as well as your friends. Otherwise, when the need will arise, you will not find any person helping you when you are actually in need of your friends. When Jupiter is aspecting 4th house, 6th house, 8th house, so another bad possibility is that the real estate you are owning may become cause of concern for you due to legal reasons. Some persons may create complication, your title, your ownership, or some legal case may start about the real estate owned by you. So it's your choice. If you don't want to face such a situation, you should resolve all the legal issues in the properties, real estate owned by you, especially the real estate which is in the common depository of your whole family, or some other stakeholder might be there in this type of real estate. So take care of all the legal issues and don't leave something pending. Persons who are in the brokerage, persons who are in the surprise gains, persons who are doing research, they will be benefited and it will support their career in the long run. Otherwise, I can see that some problems may crop up on the front of job, career, because 8th house Lord is in the house of luck, destiny, and it is not protecting your career front. I don't see any energy on the career front. Already your father is dominating you since 1 year or so, and he will continue to dominate you in this moment of Jupiter in the Taurus ascendant. One more thing, I can see that you will have to make a lot of investment and expenditure for in your business in this period, and many times you'll think that your fund flow has just got disturbed and how to run the show how to run your business, it will continue to become a matter of concern up to 14th May 2025, depending on the dasha running in your horoscope. As your sixth house is highly active due to common impact of Jupiter and Saturn. So the if you are trying to raise a loan, this is the best period. If you are trying to file a court case, this is the best period. And if you wanted to get relationship with your relatives and co-borns of your mother, this is also the best period. So it was for all. For the Gemini, if you want to know about your spouse, you should see what I'm going to tell about the Sagittarius persons. If you want to know about your children, you should listen what I'm going to tell about the Libra people. If you want to know about your mother, you should listen what I'm going to tell about the Virgo people. If you want to know about your father, the Aquarius is the option. And for your elder brothers and sisters, siblings and friends, Aries people, I have already told you should listen that. And for your younger brothers and sisters, Leo people, you should listen what I am going to tell. Okay. Now I will move to the Cancer people. When I can seeing this horoscope of Cancer ascendant, I am reminded of the horoscope of late Srimati Indira Gandhi. Her sixth and ninth lord, Jupiter, was posted in her house of gains. The same thing is going to happen this time for the Cancer ascendant. So, a lot of gains, especially from your enemies, just like the case of Indira Gandhi. So, your sixth and ninth lord is posted in the house of gains. So, first possibility is that you may gain from the legal cases, court cases, whenever, whatever something adverse had happened in your life against you, this is going to pay you. Yes, sixth is the court cases, legal disputes, and ninth house is the judiciary. When Lord of both is posted in your house of gains, 11th house, so certainly you will get a lot of benefits. So if you have any pending court cases, get them decided while Jupiter is in your house of gains. No better advice I can offer you. Similarly, from religious organizations, from your father, from your guardians, from your guru, all these relationships are going to pay you into this period from 1st May 2024 to 14th May 2025. And if you are trying to get a loan, this period is for getting the loan at the best possible rates. You'll be surprised how you were sanctioned this loan for your growth, for your progression, and you'll be benefited. The insurance policies for the health, for the diseases will also pay you a lot. You may also get benefit from if something is decided about your inherited property or assets which are coming as a heirloom, the decision will always be in your favor, because sixth house is about your relatives in general, big family, and its lord is posted in the 11th house. So a lot of type of gains you can presume, and which will certainly happen this year. If even slight support from your dasha, it may be Sutisa, Yoginisa, whatever. Here Jupiter sitting in the 11th house is aspecting the 3rd house, your friends, your supporters. So 11th house itself is elder brothers and friends. So friends and brothers, sisters, siblings will become more important throughout this period, and you will be benefited from these relationships. And Jupiter is aspecting 5th house and 7th house. So if you are trying for the progeny, for children, for pregnancy, delivery, this period is considerably very good, and you can try all these things. One more thing I want to say: if you are in a creative field, trying to write some books, paintings, YouTube videos, this period is very good. It will support you a lot, and you will gain a lot from your hobbies and passions. If you're trying to get your love interest into your nuptial knot, this is period is also very good. Your love interest will be converted into a marriage. So try this and it will be benefited. Moreover, I will suggest if you have some hobbies, passions, and wanted to convert it into some business venture, this period is also good. And you should take help of your friends, your siblings for in this venture. Certainly you will be benefited. New partnerships can await you. New verticals in business can benefit you. All these things are for the Cancer ascendant. Saturn is posited in 8th house in its own sign. So again, it is very beneficial for the inheritance matters to be decided in this period. But I can see a lot of things on your promotion, career front, and I can see many, and especially conflict with your boss may happen. You should take care of this and should not communicate anything in your organization due to which you may get suffering. I have already told you a lot of gains, a lot of income pattern and will open up, but liquidity position will continue to be suffered, continue to be a problematic issue for you. And if you are eating tobacco or something like this, I can see something happening here. So avoid this, and certainly you'll thank me for this humble suggestion. I will again say that this period is very good for creative persons because Saturn and Jupiter both are aspecting your 5th house. You should try all your options and you'll may create some masterpiece. It may be literary, it may be painting, or it may be something else. So it was all for the Cancer ascendant. If you want to know about your spouse, you should remember what I am going to tell about the Capricorn people. If you want to know about children, you should listen what I am going to tell about the Scorpio persons. For your mother, you should listen what I am going to tell about the Libra people. And for father, certainly you should listen what I am going to tell about the Pisces people. For your elder brothers and sisters, siblings and friends, you should listen what I have already told about the Taurus people. And for your younger brothers and sisters, I will tell shortly for Virgo people, you should listen. Now I will move to the Leo ascendant. For the Leo ascendant, Jupiter is the lord of 5th house and 8th house. So, and it is posited in the 10th house, house of career, promotion, everything. So, first thing which comes into your mind, if you are doing some research, some searching something new, this is wonderful period for getting recognition from research, new inventions or something like this. And it is especially if the research or new invention or all these efforts are related to a field which you are passionate about, it is going to be a wonderful period. And it is also possible that you may get some big award, reward, or something like very big recognition for your hobby, passions, creative abilities, and especially if you are searching for something new. Regarding one thing, I want to say that since Jupiter is posited in your house of career, growth, and promotion, and 8th lord is coming here, so I can see some big obstacle, but ultimately Jupiter will bless you, but some big problem may occur, or I will again alert you about your boss or government sector. Despite Jupiter being benevolent planet, sitting in 10th house, it is 8th lord. It will create some problem. Ultimately, you may be a winner, but some problem will certainly crop up. So take care of your boss. He will shower with your bounties. Just irritate him. He will mar your career. So it is my suggestion that you should try to create good relationship with your boss, government sector, or any government department if you are doing business. So it is something like this. One more thing I want to say that your in-laws may be instrumental into your career growth. It is very bizarre phenomena, but in this period, if you some person from your in-laws is at a position which can cause benefit in your career, in your business, or in your profession, take help immediately. It will be wonderful. Third thing, the persons who are along with you while you are following your passion, creative ability, career, they may also support you in the path of your career. If you are something in a profession like lottery or commission brokerage, this period is wonderful, especially this period is wonderful for the persons who are real estate business. They might be broker, they might be construction, they might be architects. If you are related to the if you are related to the real estate, this period is certainly very good. Saturn is while Jupiter has moved to the your 10th house, but Saturn is still in the 7th house. So partnerships, it may business or your life partner, it may say so spouse, they will continue to be very important. But the 9th house, which was supported by the Jupiter, has lost its protection, and I can see a lot of problems to, especially health issues, to your father, your guru, your master, your guide. So take care of their health and don't get caught by the surprise. So your fourth house is aspected by Saturn and your Jupiter. So if you are planning to construct a big mansion for you, big house for you, in good in all respects, then the period has come. Take care of your mother. I can see, yes, she will survive, but some big health issues may crop up for your mother, and it may be also possible that some legal issues may come up about your residence wherever you are staying. So I am alerting you. Another thing that I can alert you, that Saturn is aspecting you, your ascendant. So some just see that nothing like this happens, that which may affect your prestige, your respect, or something which may be unpleasant for you. And especially you should take care of your heart and lungs. I can see if there is even a small possibility in your horoscope about the heart and lung diseases, it will be very, very bad, and something bad may occur. So take health insurance policy beforehand and get your heart and lungs checked, and continue to do exercises and avoid tobacco, because Ketu is sitting in your 2nd house. So anything related to hygiene of your mouth or disease related to mouth may occur to you. So take care of this. My blessings are with you. If you want to know about your spouse, you should see what I am going to tell about the Aquarius persons. If you want to know about your children, you should see what I am going to tell about Sagittarius persons. If you want to know about your mother, Scorpio predictions, you should listen. And if you want to know about your father, for Aries persons, what I have told already, you should listen that. And for your elder brothers and sisters and friends, you should listen what I have told already about the Gemini persons. And for younger brothers and sisters, I will tell what about the Libra people. You should certainly listen to that. Now I will talk about the Kanya Lagna, means Virgo ascendant. So Virgo people, your 4th lord means the house of domestic comfort, house, mother, and seventh house, the house of partnership, all type of partnership, business, is lying in your ninth house, the house of destiny, fate. So there is big correlation between your comforts, business, and destiny. So first thing which is coming into my mind about the Virgo ascendant, it is the change. Your house may get changed, or you may shift to some other place, or your career may turn into a trajectory that you may have to switch to some other city. So take care of this, and there is a strong possibility of such type of events. So it will be better if you plan in advance for this type of change, and you will not repent if you are prepared. One more thing I want to say, that if you were planning for a change in your career, so start opting for this, and Jupiter will help you a lot, especially if you are trying to go to some foreign place or distant place. For your career, for your business, for anything like this, it is a very, very beneficial. It will bound to happen. If you are planning to marry in a foreign place with a person from different culture, different civilization, different religion, this may also fructify in this period. If you are planning for children, yes, you may deliver. If you are planning to start something in judiciary or related to religious places, this is very good period and you should start. But don't get any decision, court decisions in all probability may be against you. Saturn, very strong Saturn, is sitting in the 6th house and aspecting your 12th house, house of foreign place, but simultaneously it is the house of jail, bed pleasure, and so many things. But the essence of 12th house is the expenditure and confinement. So if some court decision is coming in this period, you should take care of this, and if there is even a slight risk, postpone the decision. Another thing very important, that 8th house, your 8th house is being aspected by the very powerful Saturn. So in such a situation, some big accident, some big surprise may occur, because 8th house is the debilitated sign of the Saturn, or anything bad may happen any time. So don't get surprised if you are in a thing, if you are in a profession where you do something unethical. Suppose that you are a government servant, you take bribe in a regular manner, you might be caught and thrown behind the bars. Another thing is that your 3rd house is being aspected by the Jupiter as well as Saturn. So something big may happen on your neighbor's front, or your friend circle, or I don't know, it may be positive or negative, but it will be something big. It will be something big. So your friends, your especially friends and younger siblings, younger brother, younger sister. So all these things are being aspected, and beyond the change in place, I will suggest you to take care of your relationship with your friends, younger siblings, and neighbors, so that nothing adverse happens with you. And at last, I will most important thing I will hint at, that you are your ascendant, which is you, is going to be aspected for the whole year by the Jupiter. So overall, your health will be good, remain good. I already hinted that if something bad will happen, it will be very big, but overall your health will be remain good. Jupiter will protect you, and you will be in limelight throughout this period, 1st May 2024 to 14th May 2025. Jupiter is already in your house of destiny. It will create support from all the divine forces. So it was all for the Virgo ascendant. If you want to know about your spouse, you should listen what I am to tell about the Pisces persons. For your children, you should listen what I am to tell about Capricorn persons. For your mother, you should listen what I am to tell about the Sagittarius persons. For your father, you should listen what I already told about the Taurus persons. For your elder brothers and sisters and friends, I already told about the Cancer persons. And for your younger brothers and sisters, you should listen what I'm going to tell about the Scorpio persons. Now I'll move towards Libra ascendant. So Libra ascendant people, Jupiter is your lord of third house, the house of valor, house of change, house of neighbors, house of younger brothers and siblings, house of friends, and the lord of sixth house. Sixth house is considered very detrimental. It indicates enmity, loan, diseases, and so many things is going into eighth house, the house of surprises. So any surprise may occur on your neighbor's front, on your younger siblings, younger brother, younger sister, and simultaneously your friends. So and it may be some obstacle may come into a relationship with all these people. So I will suggest you to take care of all these affairs in a very amicable manner, resolve. Best thing is that your 12th house, the house of expenditure, but simultaneously house of foreign matter, other countries, house of jail, house of ashrams, a house of bed pleasures, and the house of wealth, the money. Both are being activated, and simultaneously the Jupiter is aspecting your fourth house. Fourth house is the domestic comfort, your house, your mother, everything comfortable, luxuries. So when what is coming into my mind that a lot of expenditure is bound to happen, and especially your house of wealth is being aspected simultaneously by the Saturn and your Jupiter. So your wealth liquidity will be very volatile in this period, from the 1st May 2024 to 14th May 2025. So my first suggestion is that if you are planning to construct a building, start constructing, because expenditure is bound to happen. Your wealth position is going to be volatile. So if you invest in your house construction, it will be very wonderful. At least money will go into some constructive field. Another thing I want to suggest you, that if you wanted to buy some real estate, this is the best period to buy, because Jupiter will support you a lot and your money will go into a proper channel in your interest. Expenditure is bound to happen, but if some court decision is coming, analyze properly, don't take any risk, because 12th house is simultaneously the house of jail. So something adverse may come to you, and you'll have to make a lot of expenditure to avoid this type of phenomena. Bed pleasures, foreign journeys, all may happen anytime, but the most worrying feature for the Libra ascendant is that I can see that some big problem coming on your partnership front. A partnership may be related to business, partnership related maybe a spouse, husband or wife, but there is strong possibility that it will not be smooth. Even if there is some small possibility in horoscope on the Dasa front, then something very adverse may occur. Very adverse may occur. So take care of your spouse, business partners. Don't leave any room for the suspicion, for conflict, for separation. Otherwise, you will repent that despite being alert, having been alert by the Achary Kalki Krishnan, it's me, you didn't take care. Positive thing about is that Jupiter, which is Lord of 6th house, is sitting in the 8th house. It is called Vipareet Raj Yoga, means a royal combination by adverse development. So initially there might be so many events in this period that something you might be thinking that something adverse is going to happen. Suddenly, if you play your cards well, you may turn this the whole spectrum of events in your favor. So keep your patience, don't lose your temper, and control your speech. You will be able to turn adverse things into your favor, and take care of your money, wealth, and immediate family members, your spouse, your children, your father and mother, if they are staying with you. So very close knit. And obviously, I have suggested you to buy a real estate property or start constructing your house. It was all about the Libra people. And if you want to know about your spouse, you should see what I already told about the Aries persons. For your children, you should see my predictions, what I am going to tell about Aquarius. For your mother, you should listen what I am to tell about the Capricorn persons. And for your father, I have already told about the Gemini person. You should listen that. And for your elder brothers and sisters as siblings, you should listen what I have told about the Leo persons. And for your younger brothers and sisters, you should listen what I am going to tell shortly for the Sagittarius persons. And now I will come to the Scorpio ascendant. For the Scorpio ascendant, Jupiter is considered Raj Yoga Karaka, means significator of royal combination. It is so lucky, and now it is coming into your 7th house, the house of partnership, house of relationship, house of business, house of pleasure journey. So certainly the position is good, and here Jupiter is aspecting you, your 3rd house, the house of friends, house of your valor, house of younger siblings, brothers, sisters, and house of friends, house of neighbors. But it is also aspecting the house of gains. So a lot of opportunities about gains will surface into your life, especially you'll say, wow, if it is related to your passion, hobby, your what is your interest. It is something like this. So I will ask you, because Jupiter is aspecting house of gains, it is Lord of wealth, accumulated money, immediate family members. So I can see with the help of your family members, your friends, siblings, you can achieve something big in this year, especially on the money front. And one more thing, because Jupiter is Lord of your 5th house, the house of creativity. So if you wanted to make something big on your front of creativity, writing, painting, even stand-up comedy, whatever it is, try. You will be certainly benefited, and you will feel that something good has happened in this year as suggested by me. And one thing I want to assure you, that you will get a lot of opportunities of income, different type of income, because Jupiter is aspecting 11th house, and Ketu, it is a planet of cutting but with expansion. So I can see something very bizarre happening on your gains front, income front. While having said that, 5th house is the house of pregnancy, delivery, planning children, and it has reached, the Lord of this Jupiter has reached in the 7th house. So I will recommend you to plan your children, but with caution. Because in your fifth house, Rahu is already posited. Many times I have seen that pregnancy is something, a sudden thing happens, and there is a case of miscarriage. So pregnancy is possible, but if you want to safe delivery, you should take all precautions. Saturn is posited in your fourth house, so domestic matters, your real estate, everything is active continuously. But it is aspecting your sixth house, so annihilate your enemies, but take care of your loans and diseases. Loans and diseases may be a troublesome aspect of your life, the way Saturn is aspecting your sixth house, and your domestic comforts, your peace of mind may get disturbed at all in this period, because you have lost the protection of Jupiter. And what I can see, that your ascendant is being aspected by the Jupiter as well as Saturn simultaneously. So you'll be center of the many events, but you will continue to be perturbed despite being ruling your environment, getting a lot of income, wealth, everything, but you will be always perturbed, worried, perplexed. So take care of especially take care of your emotions, and don't convey anything to anyone which is supposed to be kept secret. Otherwise, you will suffer like anything. Your career front is good if you are in technical field, or if you are in politics. So placement of Saturn in the fourth house causes a lot of gains and victories on your political front. So if you are getting a ticket, you may be assured about victory. So it was all about the Scorpio. At last, I will say that your spouse or partner are going to play a big role into your life, and sometimes you'll feel volatility, a lot of volatility on your weight front. So, and a lot of things happening on your health, sometimes big problem, sometimes small problem, but at last you will continue to remain healthy. So it was all about, again I'm saying, Scorpio. If you want to know about your spouse, see what I have told about the Taurus persons. If you want to know about your children, you should listen what I'm going to tell about the Pisces persons. What I am going to tell about Aquarian persons, you should listen about your mother, and for your father, you should listen what I have already told about the Cancer persons. For your elder brothers and sisters and friends, you should listen for what I have told about the Virgo, and for your younger brothers and sisters, you should wait for the prediction about the Capricorn persons, which I am going to tell shortly. I will move towards Sagittarius. Dear Sagittarians, Jupiter is your Lord, ascendant Lord, as your Lord of the fourth house, house of comforts, luxuries, domestic happiness, everything. So it is going into the sixth house. Sixth house is not considered good unless you are opting for some competitive examination, you are in legal field, or you are a doctor, physician, something like this. So in general, this movement will not be considered good. Having said that, what may be the implication? First thing, that your health may deteriorate. Second thing, that some loans may go beyond your holding limit. Third thing, there may be rapprochement with your enemies. And I will suggest you, if some enemy comes to you, to resolve the things take it with a positive note and wipe the slate with a positive state of mind. Second thing, that beyond your disease, your health, I already alerted you. When fourth lord goes into the sixth house, there is strong possibility that some dispute, legal dispute about your land, your house may occur anytime. And you should handle this very amicably so that it does not go beyond your control. Even if you have to make some expenditure, because Jupiter from 6th house is aspecting 12th house, even if you have to make some expenditure on this front, please do and resolve the things. Otherwise, a court case will occur and it go for the long. Health of your mother, like you, may be in some trouble, so take care of her so that nothing goes beyond your control. Get her health checked up. If you have got some inheritance, so take care that your relatives are not creating dispute on that front. Here Jupiter is aspecting your 10th house. So on your career, on your progress, on your growth, there are a lot of positive signs. Especially, I already told you, if you are in competitive examination, so it is very good. If there is some legal decision about to come, take care of that. You may make some big expenditure, but you may turn the decision in your favor with a lot of expenditure investment. But your 12th house is aspected by the Jupiter as well as Saturn. So if you are thinking to shift to some far off place or get some property at some far off place, this is the best period. And but the only issue is that you should take care of all the legal aspects of that purchase. A lot of expenditure I can see, and if you are going to foreign place, go. If you want to stay at some ashram, you should go. Otherwise, this is the house of hospitalization as well as going to jail. And when it is fully active with the combined aspect Saturn and Jupiter, you should remain cautious that someone does not grab your money and it does not befool you. Jupiter is aspecting your 12th house, house of investment, house of expenditure, as well as house of wealth, that is second house. So if you think that you have to make some expenditure on your family members, or some good investment opportunities are coming, and if they are legal, you should opt for that and you will not repent later. While Saturn is continue to stay in your 3rd house, so it will be, the whole period will be full of valor, and the destiny is giving you opportunity to show your strength, how you can fight the most adverse period of your life, and you will prove yourself that you deserve the honor and the respect, the growth, promotion, and overall recognition which Jupiter is going to bestow you. But if you don't believe in fighting, if you don't believe in taking the adverse circumstances on its face, you will be doomed. So, dear Sagittarians, fasten your belt and be ready to face the circumstances, whatever you are going to face. One more alert I want to say that for getting pregnancy, for delivering children, planning children, this period is not good because Saturn is aspecting your 5th house, house of children, as well as the 9th house, which is the secondary house for the children. And I want to again caution you that some health problems may occur to your father, your guru, your masters also. So this this period is not good for your both the parents, your father as well as mother. Take care of them. Ultimately, the ninth house is the house of destiny also. So if you take care of your father, your destiny will arise like anything. If you take care of your mother, your domestic comforts, luxuries, real estate will flourish like anything. So the astrology is like intertwined. Everything is intertwined and cause benefit. Don't spoil your relationship with your parents, your younger siblings, especially younger, like younger brother and your and sisters, and also don't spoil your relationship with your neighbors. This is the because Saturn is very powerfully placed in your third house, which indicates all these relationships. Uh, the If you are on the creative mode, if you are in the creative mode, and especially if you are taking help of technology, this is the good period. Otherwise, this is not a good period. If you are painting, if you are writing, and without the help of any technology, this period may not be good for you. And and also maintain your relationship in a good vibe, with a good vibe with your children. Otherwise, if something bad is going to happen in this relationship, it will go for the long period. So it was all about the Sagittarius. Want to know about your spouse? See what I have already told about the Gemini persons. For your children, you should listen what I told about the Aries persons. For your mother, I am going to tell shortly for the Pisces persons. For your father, I already told about the Leo persons. You should listen that. For your elder brothers and sisters and friends, I already told about the Libra persons. And for your younger brothers and sisters, you should listen, which I need to tell about the Aquarius persons shortly. Now I will move to the Capricorn. Dear Capricorn people, you are already enjoying the bounty of Saturn in the Aquarius sign, your house of wealth. Now Jupiter, which was moving in your fourth house, is is shifting to your fifth house, and from here it is aspecting your ninth house, your 11th house, and you. So the boon of the Jupiter aspect on your ascendant or you is that your health is secured, but simultaneously your weight may increase like anything. So take care of this. This period is going to be good for you. Jupiter is in fifth house, it is aspecting ninth house of gains. So this is the best period for planning your children, for delivery, for pregnancy, everything. Jupiter will secure you. Another thing is that relationship with your father as well as your children will improve after a long time. I will see many things happening on this front. Uh, Creativity will be at the highest level, and if you wanted to open some new avenues of gains, this is also the good period, especially if it is related to the religion, if it is related to the foreign places, if it is related to their creativity. This period is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Jupiter is the lord of your 12th house, house of expenditure, but house of change also, and the house, and also lord of the third house. This also indicates indirectly change. There is strong possibility that you will change your place. It may be your business place or it may be your residential place, but I can see a lot of changes, or if not change, I can see a lot of small journeys. So if you are doing some job, it may be possible that you may be transferred to some other place, and you are unable to change your house or home, and you will have to undertake journeys on daily basis, long journeys, but not very long journeys, the journeys which you can complete on the daily basis. So it is something like this. Strongly recommended that if you are in job, you should prepare. But if you are in a business, then you should take take it as a opening new business places, or changing your business place, or opening franchises, new branches, which will benefit you a lot. Because I already told you the Jupiter movement is showing opening new avenues of income. Saturn is aspecting your fourth house. It has lost the protection of Jupiter, so I can see a lot of things happening on the real estate, especially the construction. But if there is some property which is in dispute, you should take care of everything. Nothing untoward should happen if you take the precaution. Jupiter is also aspecting your eighth house, so some big accident, a big calamity may happen to you. To take care of, don't be adventurous, don't or drive rashly, and don't speak something which may be harmful and which may spoil your relationship with others. Saturn and Jupiter both are aspecting your house of gains. So your friends, your elder brothers may play big role in the whole period from 1st May 2024 to 14th May 2024. Something big may happen, new avenues of income may open, and the last thing is that some big opportunity may come from a far off places, and the persons who are in the communication business. Communication means maybe trains, road transport, aviation, and communication maybe about the electronic media, all type of media. Even if you are in social media, OTT, this is a good period, and you will be able to show your strength in the best possible manner. So expose yourself to the wonderful avenues of life. You will remember me for the best period of your life. So it was all about the Capricorn. If you want to know about your spouse, the best period thing, you can listen what I have told about the Cancer persons. If you want to know about your children, you should listen what I have already told about the Taurus persons. And if you want to know about your mother, I have already told about the Aries people, that will be applicable for your mother. For your father, what I have told about the Virgo people, it will be applicable to you. For your elder brothers and sisters, you should listen what I have told about Scorpio persons, and for your younger brothers and sisters, you should listen what I am going to tell shortly for the Pisces persons. Now I will take up the Aquarius. Dear Aquarians, this is the period of your career advancement, because Saturn, your Lord, as well as the Jupiter, which is the Lord of gains, Lord of wealth, both are aspecting your 10th house, house of growth, career, promotion avenues. So take my advice carefully. Don't fight with your boss. Don't fight with the persons who are at the upper echelons of hierarchy. Don't fight with the government system. Don't fight with the government departments. You will be benefited. I will grow and shine like anything. Your ascendant Lord Saturn is already placed in a very favorable position, and it is already aspecting your 10th house since long. Now, if Jupiter is aspecting your 10th house, then the ultimate thing is going to happen. And if your promotion was pending since long, it will be very, very beneficial for you in this period, 1st May 2024 to 14th May 2025. Jupiter is the Lord of gains, leisure, and of wealth. It is posited in your 4th house. So I can see a lot of income avenues from the real estate. Another corollary is that you will make investment in the real estate, which will pay you a lot. Another possibility is that you may invest your money into the construction of your property, beautifying your property, which will be very satisfying for you. The worst thing I can say about the Aquarius ascendant is that your spouse or even your business partners may feel intimidated by you. You will try to run your own show, which will spoil your relationship. My strong advice, try to be accommodative. Try to be accommodative. Otherwise, something very bad may happen in your marital life as well as business partnership. Believe me, protection of Jupiter to your house of partnership will end on 1st May, and you will, something bizarre things may happen in these relationships. So my strong advice that you should take care of all your relationship which are equal to you. It includes business partners, it includes your life partner, husband and wife. So this is the most important advice I can give to the Aquarians. Your career will flourish, and you will go to the foreign places. You will, but one more thing I want to here say that if you are buying lotteries, if you do gamble, if you play in the share market, something very strong phenomena may occur in this period, because 8th house is the house of surprises and the Lord of wealth. Jupiter is aspecting issue, so anything surprising may occur on the wealth front. And what comes into my mind is lotteries, gambling, share market, everything. So remain cautious, and if you are cautious, if you are playing well, you might be benefited a lot. So it was all about the Aquarians. Aquarians, if you want to know about your spouse, you should see what I already told about the Leo persons. For your children, you should see what I already told about the Gemini persons. For your mother, you should listen what I told about the Taurus persons. For your father, Libra predictions, you should listen. For your elder brothers and sisters and friends, you should listen what I already told about the Sagittarius persons. And for your younger brothers and sisters, that was the first sign, Aries, you should listen to those predictions. Now I will come to the last zodiac sign, ascendant of Pisces. Dear Pisceans, Jupiter is your Lord. Earlier it was moving in your 2nd house, house of wealth, and it gave you a lot. With the discipline of Saturn, it was ethical, and it was continuous. But now Jupiter has shifted from house of wealth to the house of valor, house of strength. It is 3rd house. It also indicates your younger siblings, your neighbors, and your friends. So these relationships will become more important. These relationships will become more important into your life. So take care of them, because they are going to play a very good role. Yes, positive role. If you take care of them, don't hurt their ego. It is my suggestion that don't hurt their ego. They will support you a lot, and new avenues will come up, because Jupiter is also the Lord of not only your ascendant but also the 10th house, house of growth, progress, promotion. So with the help of your friends, younger siblings, or neighbors, you may grow like anything. Another thing is that if you change, it may happen that you might get promotion, you might get recognition with at some far off place, not very far, it's a nearby city or something like this. Or it may be possible that you might be getting promotion with the change in your job place or business place. I will strongly advise the persons who are in the business to open more stores in nearby city, nearby localities, and give franchises, because this is the best period for expansion of business, which will open new avenues in your career. Saturn is already in the 12th house, which is taking care of your expenditure, which is disciplined, and it may appear to you that you might have to make expenditure by compulsion, but believe me, it will give you a lot in the long run. Jupiter is aspecting your 7th house, your 9th house. So if you are, and it is in 3rd house, so if you are seeing some love interest and want to convert it into a marital affair, or marriage or nuptial knot, then this is the good period. You may give proposal for marriage, and in all probability it will fructify, and in the long run it will open your destiny. Yes, it will open your destiny. And another thing is that if you make your spouse, your husband or wife, a partner in your business venture, it will again be very good. New income opportunity I can see, and if you don't have any affair, your relationship, not in your any relationship, this period will open new avenues for new relationships. New love interest may occur, especially in your work environment. So this is the very good period. And 9th house is the house of destiny, house of father, house of guide, house of mentor, house of master. And Jupiter as well as Saturn both are aspecting. So this house has become very important. So try to do some business from some foreign place, with the help of your father. If you get opportunity to join your father business, don't lose. It will benefit you a lot, at least this year. Take blessings of your father, and if you are in a business to supply the things, supply the commodities to the ashrams, judiciary, all these things will help you a lot, open new avenues of income. And if you yourself is related to the judiciary, this period is very good. The persons who are in the legal profession may get opportunity to join the judiciary. It will come as a big surprise for you, but believe me, it will be very helpful and enhance your prestige as well as respect. Many times my clients who are in the legal profession say that they don't want to join judiciary because as an advocate or lawyer, they are earning much more money, but money is not everything, and you can change the life. But changing the life is all the litigants is the only prerogative of judiciary, and if you are getting that opportunity, you should not lose that. You should not lose that. Another thing is that foreign places, investments, banking, 12th house is continuously is very important in your life due to specific motion of Saturn in your 12th house. So I will suggest you to take care of your investments. They should not go here and there, because Jupiter's protection is no more with your 12th house. It will open the avenues of new income, but if the money received from income may go here and there, and especially this is the very difficult period for maintaining liquidity. And while Saturn is aspecting 6th house, I can see a lot of things happening on your health front, on your loan front. Both may deceive you, and you may have to take care of that. But your enemies will be destroyed. Earlier, there was some happy, sad phases in your enmities, your legal cases, but once Jupiter has passed on from second house to third house, you will come as a big warrior and you will destroy your enemies with the help of Saturn. So it was all for the Pisces. So we have dealt every ascendant possible. I want to caution here that this episode, this video is about the movement of Jupiter. Other planets like Saturn, Mars, everyone is also aspecting different houses of your horoscope. So you should sum up the predictions given by me in the different YouTube videos, like the YouTube video about the Saturn movement or something like this. Then you will get the complete picture about your horoscope. It is always preferable spend some money and contact some good professional astrologer who will deal with your horoscope and give you clear picture about your individual horoscope, because every horoscope has the unique identity and he will suggest you some good effective solutions also if there is some problem in your horoscope. So I thank you for listening this long video, and no word of thanks can undermine your patience. At last, before departing, I will again suggest that if you don't know your ascendant, please write your date of birth, time, or place of birth in the comment section. We will help you a lot by informing you the accurate ascendant. And while going through the whole this big episode, if you have some queries, not your predictions, but some queries which you couldn't understand, certainly will help you out. Just write in the comment box. My team and myself, Achary Kalki Krishnan from AstroDevam, are always at your disposal, spreading positivity. Let the blessings of Almighty God fall upon like a big shower. Namaskar again.